Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Zeke and welcome to another Advanced Warfare Tips and Tricks video. Now, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the weapon stats in Advanced Warfare multiplayer. Now, this year's Call of Duty has weapon variants and they are different from each other only by the gun stats. So, it really means a lot to you if you know what do the stats mean, and it can really dramatically change your gameplay and the way you use your weapons. Because if you need like more damage in a weapon variant, then you know which weapon variant to choose. Or if you need more faster aiming down sight time, you can choose the other variant. So here's a picture of all the stats that you have on your weapon. Now, we have damage, accuracy, range, fire rate, handling, and the mobility. So, I'm going to explain to you guys what each one of them means and how you can use them and what to do with them basically. So, let's start off. So, first one is the damage. Now, it basically means how much damage does the weapon deal. So, for example, Bal 27 does this much damage, and for example AK-12 does a little bit more damage. Let's say Bal 27 does 9 points of damage, and AK does 12 points of damage, and it's obvious that AK will deal more damage. So that was a little example for you guys so that you can understand. So the second one is accuracy. Now accuracy is a combination of your kick of the weapon, of the recoil of the weapon, and just to notice guys, the points of the stats isn't actually the measurements or the actual damage or the aiming down sight speed that it does. This is basically how Sledgehammer games rank the stats. So it doesn't mean if the damage is 12, and it doesn't mean that it does 12 points of damage, alright? So keep that in mind. So now we've been talking about the accuracy. So accuracy combination of recoil and kick, and basically if the accuracy is higher, then it's better for your weapon obviously, and you need to search for weapon variants that are more accurate, and that's basically gonna help you to stay on your targets more easily. So yeah, now the next stat that we're covering is the fire rate. Now basically the fire rate is how fast your weapon shoots. So it's not always a good factor of a weapon if it shoots faster, because sometimes the recoil of the weapon will be more higher and the kick of the weapon will be higher because of the fire rate. But sometimes if there is a reduction in the fire rate, it can be very, very useful. Now next on we've got range. Now range is basically how far your weapon can shoot and how far it can take out people. So for example, the assault rifles have better range than SMGs, which is obvious, and the snipers have better range than the shotguns, so that's obvious. Now the next one is a pretty interesting one. It's actually handling. Now handling means the hip fire accuracy. You can't really say by the image of handling that it's hip fire accuracy, but it is the hip fire accuracy, and it basically means how accurate you can be with the hip fire. So obviously the SMGs will be more accurate on hip than the assault rifles. Yeah, so moving on to our next, or the last stat but not least, the mobility. Now the mobility stands for ADS, basically aim down sight time, and that is a pretty important factor, as if for me, because if a weapon aims down the sight really slow, then you're gonna lose pretty much all the gunfights. For example, the LMGs aim down sight it takes ages for them to aim down the sight. You can't survive without a quick draw on those bad boys. So yeah, enjoyed the video guys. Hopefully I've been helpful. Hopefully this is gonna help you to improve in your gameplay, and yeah, hit the like button guys, subscribe for more. Check out the link in the description for more advanced warfare tips and tricks video. Check out my orbital care package video, and catch you guys later. Peace out.